Russian territory officials demand Putin officially end his mobilization.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russian President Vladimir Putin is facing calls from some territory officials to formally end his mobilization of troops amid the Ukraine invasion. The mobilization was seen as a major escalation of the war amid setbacks, and Ukraine this week accused Russia of starting a new mobilization in Crimea. In the latest indication of mounting discontent, territory officials from the Republic of Karelia, a northwestern region of Russia bordering Finland, sent Putin a letter urging him to issue a decree that would prohibit the military from continuing the ongoing mobilization due to its negative effects on Russian society. Putin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told Russian state media RIA Novosti on Tuesday that his office has not yet seen the letter. Russian authorities said in late October the partial mobilization, which sought to add 300,000 additional troops to the military, had ended. Putin ordered the mobilization in September after Ukrainian counteroffensives reclaimed thousands of square miles of formerly occupied territory and amid reports that Russia had suffered significant losses. The letter comes after Ukraine accused Russia of beginning a covert mobilization to enlist more Russian citizens in Crimea, the region Russia annexed from Ukraine in 2014.
This post received a score of 39,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Fear was supposed to keep the territory officials in line. Fear of this mobilization.
The more he tries squeezing the regions, the more they'll slip through his fingers and cause smoking accidents.
And no amount of propaganda can hide all the draftees coming back in body bags. People know that shit is messed up.
Remember the Russian portable crematoriums? Once cremated, the soldier is given missing status and no longer qualifies for a free automobile for the family.
Greater than no longer qualifies for a free automobile for the family. Didn't Hitler promise the German people they would all have a Volkswagen? Seriously, it seems everything Putin does is straight out of Hitler's playbook, but failing even harder than the Nazis did because the rest of the world got their shit together this time.
Putin equals bootlegwish.com Hitler.
Next week, mobilization expanded to include Russian territory officials.
Russian territory officials lead suicide charge into Ukraine.
Russian window industry surpasses oil and gas market.
I misread and thought you said widow industry.
Also correct. End it? Lol, he's going to mobilize 300k more twice next year if he can. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts mobilizing 100k plus out of Belarus too, because he can't get enough out of Russia.
If they take the troops out of Belarus, I think Lukashenko would be in jeopardy. As I understand, their army acts more like police to keep the people in line. If they send him to die in Ukraine, they'll have no one left to keep the Belarusian people from uprising, which is very possible given their recent contempt and protests of Lukashenko.
Even that army is so malcontent that when ordered to attack Ukraine they simply refused, and rumors have it that Lukashenko wasn't ousted then and there because the heavily present Russian army made clear they'd protect him.
I have no doubt that many of them want to Gaddafi that dude.
Rumored to be Putin's biggest fear.
Putin's ass getting stabbed with a rusty knife should be a PPV event.
Make it a GoFundMe.
I would like to donate to Putin's Gaddafi GoFundMe.
Putin can't quit now. To quit is to admit failure, which he can't, won't do. The only way it ends is if Putin is forced out or he can somehow see a perceived victory.
I think he'll be forced out. This invasion has made him look weak. There are plenty of people who see themselves as taking his place.
True, but most of them end up dead. Lol. They just gotta make Putin end up dead first.
This is why wherever Putin is at, there are no windows. There is always polonium soup.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.